Okay, let's see here. I think we're live, and I'm getting ready to start a brand new series. I have no idea how many streams we can get out of this game, but I've been playing a little bit offline, and I think I really like this game, if I'm honest. It's a game that's ported from VR to non-VR, and as you can see, I'm not playing the game in VR. Yeah, it's actually quite fun. I think I may have found a good way to start, and I kind of want to share that with you guys. And I just want to share the game with you guys. So let's try and get into it. Like so. And let me get rid of this and let me go into here. Welcome to Derail Alley, engineer. Let's get your trained driver license. Okay, let's do that. The mouse, kind of easy. Like all, how to dash, F. When you get used to this, effing around, and I'm not talking about around, but I'm actually effing around, and that's the thing from the VR game that really tells that it's VR. You can dash around. When you get used to it, it's kind of cool. Okay, firstly, I kind of want to do something about the graphics and also the audio. Like so. Graphics. Oh yeah. I thought it felt wrong. Shadow distance. 1,000 is the max, so let's go 1,000. Mega low. Off. Very high. Detail. Ultra. Times 8 is highest. Go max, see how it runs. I think I ran it max last time, so it should be able to. It seems okay. Yeah, it seems okay. Okay, let's get that radio. Tom's radio. So the first part is just like tutorial. You can use this to switch the signals from afar. You can use it to. Oh, it's not gonna do that. You can use it for different things. When you derail and stuff like that, you can put it to use it to put your trains on. Do you really want me to? Oh, I have to. Okay, fair enough. It's pretty locked. This is a quick guide to how you use the small E6, I think. But I'm gonna show you, so don't worry about it. Let's put it in there. Let's store this too. If you hold down tab, you can kind of choose and then select which number you want to push to exit your thing, and you can't lock anything. So eventually you're gonna be a little bit irritating about you have to keep moving stuff if you want the communication thingy at 1. But yeah. Okay, you're ready to drive a train now. Cool. You can jump pressing space. I actually forgot that. You use F so much, so you don't think about jumping. Okay. So this is your train. Pretty simple. The first thing you need to do is activate the relays and turn the engine on. I'm doing this with the mouse right now. Actually, pressing X. Teabagging. Okay, actually X, I forgot, did something. Not really using this, are you? Yeah, maybe. I can't remember. Okay. So, cabin light, headlights, and horn. Then you have an indicator when your wheels are slipping. When you're pulling a heavy load, the train will struggle to pull it. And when it starts to really pull or try to pull a lot of weight, the wheels will start to slip. And then you can start putting sand in front of the wheels so they have a bit of friction. Emergency turn off. That's just a way of turning the train off. And then you have to turn it on. Actually, don't. Oh, can you? You can also use that. Same shit, but different. So, if you right-click, zoom in. These brakes has different. The one I think. Can I? Okay, so that one is braking with all the wagons you have behind you. That's if you need to stop real fast. And as you can see, the compressed air releases because the brakes are built so when the system loses its pressure, the train stops. And you need pressure to get the brakes to release again. That's for safety. If a brake line is broken, then you're not gonna drive the train until you fix it. So when you release the brake, you see the pressure go up. And it's going up pretty fast right now because we don't have any wagons behind us. So remember that if you brake with this, it's going to slowly get pressure on. So you can't just speed up. The other brake, that's braking with this locomotive. Only the locomotive. So it's kind of like braking with the weight of the locomotive. But if you have like 10, 15, 20 wagons behind you, this little train here is not gonna... Well, it eventually is going to stop. But it's going real slow. It's taking speed of slow. Remember that. But that's kind of a way to... When you're going downhill, you can maybe stop the acceleration and keep the speed. But I'm gonna show it all when we get to it. But right now I'm just explaining. Then we have engine temperature. This train has air intake in front that cools the train's engine. If you're backing all the time, it's not going to cool the engine as efficiently. So you kind of need to go in this direction every time you pull something heavy to try and get the engines the best conditions. You get a little bell ringing when you get 90, and you get a little bell ringing when you get 105. And if you go a bit over, it's going to shut down the engine to protect it. So you kind of need to balance things out. Then we have the speed in kilometers an hour. Pretty simple. Then we have the gear, reverse, forward, and this is the throttle. Let's try and throttle up. I forgot to release the brake. You can also use the keyboard, but it's a little easier to use the keyboard when you're driving, but it's kind of fun every once in a while just using the mouse. But in VR, you're kind of like having your hands, virtual hands, to move stuff around. Let's take off speed and get ready to brake. Let's just go. Maybe that was too much. Nope, I think it's fine. You can use the thingamabob here, or you can actually manually do it. I feel like when you're going around on the yachts, it's sometimes easier to do manual. Oops. Oh, brake. Oh, crap. Read the mission. Read the mission. I can show you if you accelerate too fast. You can hear the wheels screaming. Why didn't it blink? It should blink. Oh, it's because it's the brakes. There it is. Then we could put sand on it. Everything you do costs you money, just so you know. Sand is actually pretty expensive for some reason. I'm not sure why. Of course, diesel cost what diesel cost. Let's brake. Thank you. Wonderful. I've actually forgot the beginner mission shows you how to rail a derailed wagon. Blam. Great, cobble it. Okay, cool. Okay. We can. I'm not touching anything. If you use, I think it H and J, that's your shift gear. And Y and U is U is throttle up, Y is throttle down, and K and L is the locomotive brake. K is releasing and L is and L is putting on brakes. So that's L. Slowly. You can actually, as long as you're on the train Whoops. Was a little hard. The cobble manual. As long as you're somewhere on the train, you can actually use the keyboard to control the train. That's pretty neat when you need a better view than you get from the cabin. Let's see here. Okay, you need the hook, and you need to place it, and you need to tighten it up. And then you need the air hoses. I think we're too far. Okay. Let's release the brake. And accelerate a little bit. Perfect. See what I mean? You don't need to go in if you learn yourself the right way to do this. Oh yeah. Actually, I forgot you can. Gotta use Q or X. Sorry. Air hoses. Can't see nothing from this angle. And then we need to open for the air. What was that bell? Missing air, I think. The air's going up, the pressure's going up, so the brakes are releasing. Let's change gear with J. Let's release the brakes and accelerate. Oh, wait a minute. I need to get my license before I go out of here. Yay. Yes, the validator is... The job validator is... is where you get your mission. Oh, you need me to put it in here. Uh-huh. A D2, D2. That's the train. I think you can haul 400 kilos, I think. $400 or 600, I can't remember. I think it's 400. I'm pushing. Stupid little key. Get a map. I'm gonna show you all of this, but this is in writing. By the way, the got co-insurance and you got manual and stuff like that, and I'll get to that later. Lost and found. If you drop, you can drop because drop is G and F is is jumping around or skipping around, so you can easily push G when you want to F. I don't know how many times I lost my comms by G'ing while I was F'ing, and then it's so small you can't really find it again. Then you go into lost and found, which is a shed besides the place you get jobs. But I'll show you. Okay, right now we are right a little northeast of the steel mill, right in the middle of the map. I think I can... how the heck was that again? Shift? No. Wasn't there a way? I feel like there was a way. G, maybe. I'm right there. I think I'm the blue one. Yeah, I'm the blue one. Oh, a little bit of money. I'll take that. Didn't get a wallet. 2,000. That's not a lot. To interact with the item in your hand, hold left Alt. Oh, I did that, but it didn't work. So the game is kind of... You can't do anything before I show you. Perfect. Anyways, I was trying to do this on point before. So what's the mission here? Am I just giving in with the... Okay, every wagon has like an identification thing. I actually didn't know this, the health of the vehicle. For now. Do you want me to get out of here? Sorry. Why can't I... You really want me to use this? Else. Okay. Not even sure I should take the wagon with us. But here we go. Is the game volume a little high? I think it is. Let's turn it down a little bit. Yeah, I think that's better. Hopefully it wasn't too high, actually. Okay. The speed limit here isn't 8 kilometers an hour. They're picking up some speed. Release the throttle. Oh yeah. Let's release the throttle. Let's just coast. No, the speed limit here isn't 8. It has a 0 behind it. It's just making the number as visible as possible. So we're coming up where the track divides. So goes 2 ways. The one way left in this instance is 30 kilometers and right is 5 kilometers. No, 50 kilometers. But further ahead it's 30 no matter where you go. So let's just... Do I have a mission, by the way? I don't know. I think no matter what I do, I'm probably gonna put this wagon in a place where it's in the way. Maybe I should just... Maybe I should just stop here. Oops. Wrong way. Oops, how the heck? I've never tried that before. Okay, so this is the steel mill. If you are new to the area, you can always check the overview map. Let's see here. Steel mill. What color is the steel mill? I don't know. Steel. Passenger loading. Harbor. Machine factory. Gold mine. Iron ore mine. Forest central. Sawmill. Oil well. Military base. Huh. I missed it somehow. The harbor is a crazy big place. Where the heck? Am I blind? Oh my god, it was the first one, I think. Dope. So the first map you're looking at here, that's kind of like the overview of the area. I think we were coming from the northeast, and we just drove into B. So besides B, we have 7L, 6I, 5S, 4S, and 3S. Then we have a place where we can turn our train around, and we have a place where we can repair. The little yellow house is the station manager house. Station office. That's where everything is. That's all we need to know right now, anyway. Okay. Green are freight halls. They are EG. Freight halls are fully loaded wagons, and they're kind of heavy. This one has 6 wagons and weigh 324 ton. So it's pretty heavy. Shunting is when you're moving stuff around in the area. You know, this one, for instance, that's you're taking a long, pretty heavy actually. It's coal from the coal mine, and we need to unload it. And then we need to place the empty wagons 2 different places. That's why it says 2 drop-offs. So we're going to pick it up somewhere in the yard, and we're going to drive it to a track where we can unload, and then we're going to move it around into 2 different tracks. That's kind of my favorite, I think. Across country, it's funny too. It's not that, but I kind of like shunting. I don't know. I just do. So let's put this down. We got down here in the bottom. It tells you which requirements you need to have, or license you need to have for this job. We don't have any long, so we can't do this one or this one. Actually, I don't think we have shunting at all. But it doesn't really matter because all the shunting jobs are long ones. Then we got logistic halls. This is 4 empty wagons that needs to go to the machine factory. They're not paying as well as wagons with haul or with wagons with load. But it's a good way to start because they're not heavy. And you feel like, I feel more like doing something. When you can do like long wagons, empty wagons. It feels more like a real train. Oops. But I don't think we have that license. You can always go to look. Oh, crap. You can always look here. Okay. Insurance only need to pay is 100 to clear all fees. So even though it says 960, we should only pay 100. And that's because we're new. Okay, all fees are paid. Cancel license. Let's see here. We got freight haul. That's the only thing we actually got, and shunting for 1,000. I'm actually considering doing shunting license already. Mostly because it's an easy way to. Well, right now it doesn't really matter, because if I'm using $1,000 for shunting, I can't do any of these shunting because all of them were long hauls. So not really necessary. Let's look at license again. Then we have logistic hauls. That's 20,000. So yeah, no shunting right now. I think we're gonna take a haul somewhere. Maybe the harbor. Just because harbor it's a big place. I don't know if it makes sense in a logistic way, but everything that this country is producing at some point needs to go to the harbor to get exported. So pretty much everywhere goes to the harbor at some point. There is a map. Where is it? There. Here you can see an overview of what stuff goes to where. And you can see pretty much everything eventually goes to the harbor. The machine factory has like diggers and cars and stuff going to. The cars are probably going to the harbor, or maybe the city. Machine parts or the excavators are going to mines and stuff, and steels, ore and coal are going to steel. Steel are going to machine factory or harbor. So pretty much everything is going to the harbor at some point. But that map is kind of the overview. They're not placed as they are placed here, actually. At some point in the nearest future, we are going to the machine factory. Everything, or not every place, has harbor and town, machine factory and town, and that's because some of them actually have passenger platforms. So at some point, the game is going to put in passenger trains. But yes. Anyway, let's see. Let's do a job instead of me talking. Some steel, 200 and something weight. We should be able to do that one. That's pretty much the same. An extra wagon, I think. Yeah, that's 5. And this one, forget about it. Forget about it. Yeah, let's go to the harbor. Let's take this one. It's more money. Okay, we can put this into the machine right now. But I won't, because we get a time bonus if we do it under 32 minutes. And I kind of want to get that bonus because that's pretty much gonna pay for all the cost we have on the train. Sand, diesel, oil, maintenance, you name it. And if you look up here, the job's name is MSFH71. So we can find a train that says that. That's not the one. How about you? That's 15. How about you? 71. This is the one we want. It is on the track number B20. So we need to pull our train to B20. And let's look at the overview map. We want to go southwest, I think. Yes, we want to go down this way all the way to the harbor. Please note that some places it only splits out to 2. Let's find a good example where you need to be awake. If you come up here and you want to go this way, you can't, because there's no loop like here. I don't know if it makes sense, but you need to be careful where you're going. Sometimes you get caught. That's not funny at all. Okay, so my train, I think, is turning the right way. Yes, it is. Normally this track is a run-through track. You see, it doesn't have a sign. It gives it a number. So it's not assigned a number, so I can't in good conscience leave the wagon I have on this track. So let's move it somewhere. Oh, I need to start it. And you need to put it in gear before you accelerate. So let's put this somewhere where it isn't in the way. I sometimes do this to get like an overview. It's a little easier. Okay, we need to go all the way out, actually. All the way to that sign. We need to get past that sign, because we need to go that way. And I kind of want to put it on that track. I don't think I don't think it was a good idea to take the wagon with us. But now it's here. It's yeah. We just need to do something about it. Let's stop here. And I'm gonna drop this. I don't need it. Okay, let's shift into reverse. Boost the brake and accelerate. That's okay. Let's drop it in there. Slowly but surely. And this is a little cheaty. I don't think anyone does this. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, brake. I wanted to just decouple the train. Then it would have stopped. But okay, never mind. Let's go out. So let's put it in gear. Accelerate. And before before we go anywhere. Let's just double check quickly that it was the right one. The right one. 171. It is correct. Oops. This one. When we get the money, there is a remote control for the train. And that makes it much easier. You don't need to run back and forth all the time. To get the job done, you can just be where you have the best view. Pretty aggressive here. And I can't wait to get that, but I think it's $25,000. And we need that at the machine factory. There's a shop in the machine factory that sells that. So we're gonna do that at some point, but right now it's just... Ooh, break. Oh. I think that was okay. Oops. Okay. It's primed. So let's go and activate the job. Because we're ready to go. Where? Oh, wrong place. That was, by the way, that's the lost and found. So all the manuals and stuff that you throw out, it's there. One. Let's see here. B2. Yes. And we need to take that to harbor. And we need to take it to Harbor C. So when we are on the way, we can check the map or check the overview and see where C2I, where that is. But now let's go forward gear, release the brakes, and accelerate. When we get the remote control, it's also going to show us on the control how fast the train is going. All the same information as we see here, except the temperature and the brake pressure. And actually also we don't see how much sand we have and how much fuel we have. And, never mind, it's showing us the important thing, that's the speed, our brakes, and stuff like that. Oh, I thought I forgot to put connect it. No. So this is how heavy was this? Almost 300 ton. Okay. Need to check the map. You want to go straight? Okay, cool. I was right. Let's accelerate a little bit. Now we're getting out of the... You need to remember, you need to have the last wagon out of the speed limit before you accelerate. Or you risk having the... Oh. Put some sand on. Come on. Thank you. Actually, I think on the numpad it's the star and the dividing symbol. Turns on sand on and off. Okay, let's look at the map. Next time you want to go right. Right? Oh, we want to go left. Yeah, left. The maps is upside down. I'm going south. Oops. And we want to go east. I see the temperatures going up here. Actually, I don't know if we're going up or... I'm tapping sand off and on and off just to get a feeling of where the train are compared to... when it gets a certain speed, it stops sliding. There you go. You see the temperatures going up. We're getting the first bell now. Max speed is 80 kilometers. We're doing 45-ish. This is one of the reasons why I'm more to logistic. And we need to take some speed off now. That blue one down in the bottom of that row of well, it means that the ground is level. So right now we can more or less just coast and keep the speed. We kind of need to do that because the engine is too hot. I'm kind of on purpose going a little more aggressive in that I want, or normal do. That's just because I wanted to show you the heat. You kind of want to drive responsibly compared to the heat. It's not easy in the small one. And that's kind of why I am more to the logistic jobs, because it's not as heavy, so you can go through country faster, if that makes sense. Okay, let's see here. I didn't see where we need to go. We need to go north, but that's not right. And the ground is still flat. So we don't have uphill decreasing of our speed, and we don't have downhill acceleration of our speed. We should go pretty much the same speed, maybe going a little slow here. Okay, where is the next time? It's a good way ahead. So let's look at the harbor. That's the overview. So we're coming in from the west. The B area here down here is military, and we don't have any military license yet, so no reason to go down there. And we need to go to C, but we're coming in with the train first. So we're going to have the train pointing this way. If we are unloading on a track where there is wagons, we're gonna trap a train in between our wagons behind us and the wagons on the track. So maybe we need to reverse in. So if we need to reverse, we have to go straight and then back it up and in. But we have to go there to see how that is. Let's see how C looks. That's the military base, and that's C. And we need to go to, was it 2 or 3? Okay, 2I. So that's the middle one. We have room for one train to be here. So if there is no wagons here, we can just Let's accelerate a little bit. We can get it out if the other tracks are free. That's a gamble, so I think I'm gonna reverse in. Okay, the engine is cool, so let's get some speed up. Now that we know where we're going. In the beginning, you are really dependent on the overview maps to find your way around. I think I've learned Harbor okay now, so, but I still need the map sometimes. Harbor's big. Harbor's real big. That's like 7 different things. No, six different things. Let's give it some more power. We got the temperature under control here. I'm not even sure if it's going downhill. I feel like it's going downhill a little bit. Let's go. Outside and enjoy the view. And we want to go right. Okay. I can't see the speed. Okay. 50 something. Heat is okay. Let's accelerate a little bit. I think it's going uphill a little bit in a while, so I kind of want to get a little speed. The signs are generated in. They're not at the fixed point every time. Okay, let's take off speed a little bit because I know coming up to the crossroad in a sec here, and we're probably being asked to go down to 50, if I remember correctly. We're going through the tunnel over here. Yeah, 50. Let's brake a little bit. 55. We don't want to derail. Want to go that way. Brake a little more. And that means we're going downhill. Red and blue means downhill, so we don't really need to put on speed. You see, 60 and now 50. It's weird. They need to do something about those signs. It doesn't make sense that you can go 60 and then 100 meters after, oh, you can only go 50. Doesn't make sense. You can't accelerate fast enough. I'm actually having a little brake on, and we're just keeping 50. 40. Brake. And after the 40 sign, we should go... Whoa. It's not braking. Okay, let's put some wagon brakes on it before we lose a wagon. Okay. I hate it. See, until it releases, it's still braking. Ah, crap, we're almost at a stop. Oh, that's too hard. Come on, release. Stupid brakes. That's why if I can avoid it, I'm not using the main brake. Because it's so slow of letting go. So you kind of want to tap it. But at least we didn't derail. You're not. Maybe I should try and derail it actually, just so you can hear it. It says like a boing kind of sound when one of the wagon derails. And please stop. Otherwise, you're risking one if the one first away derails and fell it down. It's gonna pull all the rest down. So yeah, be careful with it. Okay, 50. We can keep accelerating. What does the map say? It's saying we want to go left next time. Let's keep accelerating. Okay, let's give it more power. Not even sure if you're going downhill or uphill, but just straight. Feel like it's okay straight actually. Okay, 60. I still have a long way to 60. The next train license, we don't own any of the train, by the way. We're just loaning it and paying for it. And the next train, the DE9. Oh, crap. Brake. Let's see if I derail now. It's so weird, right? But you can only go 40. Oh, you can only go 40. Now you can go 60. Okay, we didn't derail. The next train cost us... We're going downhill. The next train is going to cost us 200,000, if I remember correctly. Or the license to use it. So that's not gonna happen for a while. Okay, 70. Floor it, Chewie. Okay, don't floor it. And the sign is right. We can only go 40. We need to use some of the M brake.